Welcome friends. Today let us compare Okinawa Praise with Okinawa iPraise and the Honda Activa 5G. Okinawa had promised a lithium-ion version of Praise right from the start when it had launched the lead-acid scooter called Okinawa Praise. And it has been very heartening to know that Okinawa has delivered the lithium-ion version as it has promised. No doubt the scooter is made in China and assembled in India, just like every single electric scooter in the market. But still, Okinawa Praise has been one of the best performing scooters in India. It also has the longest range among all the electric scooters. In this episode, we will be pitting the Okinawa Praise with one of the best-selling petrol scooters in India, the Honda Activa 5G. The Activa is no pretender. It is the blockbuster super hit series of scooters. It is the big daddy of scooters in India. In September 2018, Honda Activa sold 2,84,809 units, while the next nearest is less than a third of this number, TVS Jupiter, which sold around 90,738 units. And the third is the 125cc Suzuki Access, which sold just half of that number at around 46,931 units. Will the petrol Honda Activa 5G chew up the electric Okinawa Praise and iPraise? Let's see. We will compare the scooters based on 13 parameters like price, looks, top speed, etc. So let's start. First parameter is looks, and in looks we'll compare these three scooters. Praise and iPraise look identical. There's no difference between the two scooters. They both have the same exterior features. Activa also has attractive looks, but gas charge shock absorbers and the disc brake of the Okinawa scooters make them look much more attractive than Honda Activa, especially with its bigger digital display. Now if you compare the scooters to the earlier version, you will come to know how big a fast Honda Activa has been pulling. After 10 years of 4G, Honda upgraded the Activa with LED lights. There's no other major upgrade other than the LED headlamp. And for the deluxe model, Activa has a tiny digital display. But iPraise on the other hand is a very big upgrade from the lead acid Praise. It has lighter batteries, faster recharge. It has smartphone app which connects the scooter to your mobile phone, using which you can geofence and even remotely immobilize the scooter in case of theft. Now let's come to the cost. The cost of lead acid Praise is 70,000 rupees. The cost of lithium-ion iPraise is 1,15,000 rupees, and Honda Activa cost around 66,000 rupees. Here lithium-ion Praise is the most expensive, and the winner is Activa because it is the cheapest. There's just a difference of 4,000 rupees between lead acid Praise and Honda Activa 5G. Next we have considered the range. The range is the distance the scooter will travel on full charge or full tank. In one charge, the Praise is expected to go around 200 kilometers when speed is set at 30 kilometers. There are people who have gone beyond 200 kilometers, but on average will keep 150 kilometers as a range. In looks, Praise wins. In price, Activa wins. In the range, Activa again wins because it can travel 275 kilometers in full tank. Full tank is about 5 liters. So on a full tank, the Activa can travel 275 kilometers non-stop. And that is the biggest difference between Okinawa Praise and Honda Activa. Top speed of Praise lead acid is 75. You can see the iPraise lithium-ion version also has around the same speed. Obviously the torque will be more in lithium-ion, but speed is around 75 kilometers per hour. But the Honda Activa wins this part also. The difference is around 8 kilometers per hour, which is not great. iPraise will be able to beat Honda Activa in peak city traffic in spite of lesser speed. But still we will give the top speed to the Activa and let it win this one. The weight of the battery is 84 kilos. Each battery is about 15 kilos. For Okinawa Praise, you need not do the battery rotation. And if you want to do it, you can do it at home or you can get it done by an electrician near your house. It is very easy. You just need the right tools to open up the scooter. The batteries in iPraise are made in India by a company called Exicom. iPraise needs about 2 batteries. The weight of the batteries in iPraise is about 20 kilos. And it is not easy to carry this battery. This is a little heavier battery. This battery is meant to be carried in an emergency. It is not to be carried daily because you will be having other luggage with you, your office bag, your other stuff with you. It can be carried in case of an emergency recharge. And there's no question of heavy batteries in Honda Activa. so we don't compare this aspect at all. Next, we compare the tire size. The tire size of Praise is 12 inches, while the Activa is much smaller at 10 inches. So here Praise is the winner. Okinawa Praise has dual disc brakes. Honda Activa has drum brakes or dumb brakes, both in front and rear. Let's come to the refueling part. Can it be refueled at home? Well, the electric scooters can be refueled at home, but Activa cannot be refueled at home unless you go and buy the petrol first. Let's consider the refueling time. The Praise takes 8 hours to recharge, iPraise takes 3 hours, and Activa takes just 15 minutes. 5 minutes you travel to the petrol pump, 5 minutes you line up, and 2 minutes mein jhat se refuel is done. But is it so in real life? In real life, you're wasting 15 minutes every week. Whereas you ride home with the Praise, you plug it up and recharge. Next day, you come back, switch it off and ride off with the scooter. There is absolutely no time waste for recharging or refueling. But in Activa, you have to go to a petrol pump, you have to wait in line to refuel and then ride back home. In actual use, 8 hours of recharging every day is more convenient than 15 minutes of refueling once a week. Thus again, the electric scooter wins this one. Next is ground clearance. There's a huge difference between the ground clearance of Praise and Activa. Lead acid Praise has batteries under the footrest, so the ground clearance is less. Whereas in iPraise, the batteries are placed under the seat. So iPraise has the best ground clearance among these three. Next is license, insurance, registration. There's no slow scooter here, so there is no winner in this one. Yes, it's required for all three. All three are fast scooters. They all require license, insurance, registration. Next is boot space. Lead acid Praise has the biggest boot space. Lithium-ion Praise has the least boot space because the batteries are placed in the boot, so it has very less space, while the Activa has good amount of boot space. Good amount of boot space means you can place a helmet inside the under-seat storage area. Kitna deti hai? Let's see the mileage. Mileage is calculated based on 1 liter of petrol. So 1 liter of petrol, let's say it cost around 76 rupees. So how far can your scooter take you in 76 rupees? The Honda Activa can go only 55 kilometers. For 76 rupees, you can charge Okinawa lead acid Praise 7 times, which gives a kilometer range of around 1140 kilometers. The charging cost of lithium-ion Okinawa Praise is about 15 to 20 rupees per recharge. Well, the higher ampere takes a toll. Let's consider it 20 rupees for a full recharge. So even if you take 20 rupees per recharge, it gives a mileage of around 570 kilometers per liter petrol cost. I mean, if you consider just this parameter, it is enough to convince anybody which is more economical. Plus, for a petrol scooter, maintenance per kilometer cost is even higher. Let's assume you travel 21,900 kilometers per year. So how many times you need to how many times you'll recharge, or how many liters of fuel will you need to cover 21,900 kilometers? Both the Praise need to be charged around 146 times, while the Honda Activa will need about 398 liters of fuel, or say 400 liters of fuel. So what is the per unit cost of fuel? For electricity charging, if you charge it at home from the residence, it will be 5. The commercial charging cost will be 6, plus profit it will be 10 per unit. If you are going to charge from a Ether point, or if you are going to charge from a public charging place, they will charge you double the cost of the residential power minimum. And what about the Honda Activa? For a liter of petrol, more than $1. Today US dollar is just around 70 rupees. But you're paying more than that for your petrol. So every time you refuel, you just imagine burning up your dollars, taking a dollar bill and setting it on fire. So every time you refuel about 5 liters in the tank, you're taking out $5, more than $5 actually, $6 from your pocket and setting it on fire. That's how wasteful it is. For a full recharge, the lead acid Praise will cost just 10 rupees. While the lithium-ion Praise will cost double that, around 20 rupees. For an Activa to travel 275 kilometers, it will need 380 rupees. So to travel 150 kilometers, the Activa will cost rupees 207. So the cost for a year of lead acid Praise usage is just 1,500, which is very, very low. 1,500 rupees is so low that if you go for a movie or a restaurant, the money is gone. The lithium-ion Praise will cost you 3,000 rupees per year, and the Activa will cost 30,000 rupees per year. Please remember, we have not included the maintenance cost. Now 30,000 rupees is a lot of money. Well, for 30,000 rupees, you can take your family out for a outstation tour. You can make solo international tours, travel the world like mountain trekker or Mithilesh backpacker. You can buy a laptop for yourself or your kids. You can buy a smart TV or a LED TV. Other than that, you can invest in gold, or you can invest in fixed deposits. And you can do this year after year. And if you are traveling around 120 kilometers every day, the savings is substantial. On a lead acid scooter, you spend 3,000 rupees. On lithium ion Praise, you spend 6,000 rupees. And on Honda Activa or any other petrol scooter, you stand to lose 60,000 rupees every year. With petrol scooters, there is no gain, only pain and loss. Now let's check the scorecard. There is very little to choose between lead acid Praise and lithium ion Praise. They are identical in looks and have a lot of same features. The lead acid Praise stands out for three things. First is the sticker price. 70,000 on the sticker is very good price. Best in class under seat storage area and the cheapest charging cost. Lithium ion Praise gets some extra points because the battery is 70 kilos lighter. It charges faster. In an emergency situation, if your battery is out of charge, you can carry the battery to a place where you can charge it. You can charge it anywhere electricity is available. From friend's place, your relative's place, or a shop or a restaurant. The best thing is a smartphone app that connects the scooter to your mobile phone and you can decide area beyond which it cannot go. Features like geofencing, remote immobilizer and theft protection. The smartphone features of Okinawa Praise are secure parking, geofencing, immobilization, direction to vehicle, driver score, alerts, battery info, maintenance and insurance reminder, trips, tracking and monitoring. Direction to vehicle, trips, tracking and monitoring, geofencing and immobilization. These features are very important for a business that gives out its scooter for rent. Activa performed very poorly in our comparison. It looks like the time is really up for the petrol scooters. The market has already started to move away from the petrol scooters. Many of the potential petrol scooter buyers have bought motorcycles which have greater mileage. The sales of Enfield Bullet has also started to fall. Buying petrol scooters doesn't make any economic sense. The time for petrol scooters is so bad that even the best-selling petrol scooter, Honda Activa, is really no match for the Okinawa Praise. Even if you consider the price difference of 50,000 between Honda Activa and the lithium-ion iPraise, the lithium-ion iPraise can recover 50,000 difference within 2 years' time. Thus, we declare lithium-ion Praise as the winner of this comparison, and the lead-acid Praise has the best value for money. As for Honda Activa, we would never recommend it to anybody. Actually, we would recommend it only to our enemies, nobody else. Petrol scooters will be banned anyway by 2025 and then there will be no resale value. If you are thinking of converting your petrol scooter to an electric scooter, well, it is not a good idea for multiple reasons. One, it is illegal. Second, where do you keep your batteries? Third, the price will be almost same as that because half the cost is for the batteries and the motor. Plus, drum brakes are not effective for electric scooters because of their higher torque. Actually, the best time to sell a petrol scooter is right now when people are not aware about the defects of petrol scooter. You can sell your scooter easily. Once people become aware of the benefits of electric scooter, everybody will start selling the petrol scooters and there will be no buyers actually. So who will buy those petrol scooters? As we have seen, the sale of petrol scooters has started to fall and the sale of electric vehicles have doubled since 2016. In 2019, this year, it will be a very good performance due to the Okinawa iPraise and lead acid scooter. And in the year 2020, the electric vehicles are supposed to break the 1 lakh mark. So 2020 will be a very interesting year. There is a very good chance it could break the 100,000 mark this year itself. So we suggest you to buy electric scooters. Before, of course, there was no other solution. You had to use a petrol scooter and spend your money. But now there is a choice, people can buy electric scooters. There are many types of electric scooters in the market. There are slow scooters, fast scooters. Use them according to your convenience. Slow scooters do not need any license or registration. So guys, use it, benefit from it, save your money, save your country's money. Ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Clean up the environment, make the earth a better place for a future generation. Share this video with your friends and relatives and help them to save their money, their 30,000 rupees. Talk to you soon on some other topic. Thanks for watching.